The night air clung to Daniel Harper like a damp shroud as he stepped into the Winchester Mystery House, toolbox in hand. A construction supervisor with decades of experience. He'd seen his share of crumbling estates, but this place was different. The mansion, sprawling and chaotic, loomed over San Jose like a riddle carved in wood and stones. Hired to reinforce its oldest wings in the summer of 2019, Daniel scoffed at the ghost stories. Houses don't haunt people, he'd mutter. People haunt themselves. But the Winchester House had a way of proving him wrong. Built by Sarah Winchester, widow of the rifle fortune, the mansion was a labyrinth of 160 rooms, 40 staircases, and secrets that twisted like the corridors themselves. Sarah, tormented by guilt, believed the spirits of those killed by her family's rifles demanded endless construction to trap or appease them. Doors opened to walls, staircases climbed to ceilings, and some said the dead never left. Daniel's first day was routine warped floorboards, cracked plaster, nothing unusual. But as dusk fell and his crew packed up, he stayed behind, pouring pauvre blueprints in the dim glow of a flashlight. That's when the tapping started. Faint, rhythmic, like nails on wood, coming from a sealed room at the end of a hallway. He checked the blueprints. Nothing but a blank wall should have been there. Curiosity pulled him closer. He pressed his ear to the wood, and the tapping stopped. Then a whisper, soft and cold. "You shouldn't be here." He froze, heart thudding. Just the wind, he told himself, or pipes settling. But as he turned away, the air grew heavy, like someone stood just behind him. He spun around nothing, just the empty hallway, stretching into darkness. Over the next week, the house seemed to toy with him. Tools vanished, only to reappear in locked rooms. Footprints, too small for his crew, appeared in dust-covered floors. The tapping followed him, shifting from one wing to another. Daniel started sketching where the sounds came from, and the pattern led to the heart of the mansion. The seance room, where Sarah once spoke to the dead. One night he found the room's locked door ajar. Inside, the air reeked of old roses. A single candle burned on a table, though no one had been there in years. Scratched into the wall were the words, "Build or die." A cold hand brushed his neck, and he bolted, the hallway twisting unnaturally. As he ran, it led him to the grand ballroom, where the air was still and the seance room door was somehow closed and locked again by the third week. Daniel was unraveling. Dreams of a woman in a black veil haunted him, her hollow eyes accusing, pointing. His crew noticed his paranoia, but said nothing. Then came the night of the storm. Alone in the attic, checking for leaks, the tapping turned to footsteps, heavy, deliberate, circling him. He called out, thinking it was a worker. Silence in a dusty mirror. One of Sarah's many reflective traps. He saw her, a pale woman, her dress blood-stained, staring through him with burning eyes. He screamed, dropping his flashlight. The figure vanished, but her voice echoed, "You're building for me now." He stumbled down a staircase that seemed to shift beneath him. finally collapsing in the foyer. His blueprints were gone, replaced by a single sheeted design for a staircase to nowhere. Daniel quit the next day. He told his crew the house was cursed, that it didn't want to be fixed. They laughed, but none stayed late after that. He burned the strange blueprint and fled across the country. But the woman in the veil followed, whispering in his dreams, "You can't stop building." Some say it was Sarah Winchester herself, still trapped in her endless task. Others believe it was a vengeful spirit, one of the countless souls tied to the Winchester legacy. Whatever it was, the house marked Daniel forever. And in San Jose, the Winchester Mystery House still stands, its halls whispering to anyone who dares to listen.